You're watching the A to Z series of Inculcating a High Self Esteem. Today we have the letter F. F for forget. Now this is very interesting. Usually, if you have a sharp memory, you're likely to be very successful in life. And if you have the ability to forget, you're likely to be very happy in life. As simple as that. Forget. You have to forget all the negative emotions that you have felt in the past. It's not easy to let go. It's not easy to forget. But you have to train your mind to forget things. Forget what someone said to you yesterday, if it was a negative comment. Forget an offensive statement said by your boss last week. Forget a conflict that happened with your family member last month. Learn and train yourself to forget. Forget doesn't mean to just mentally forget something. It means to emotionally forget. To forget that emotion that was caused when a negative situation came up. To forget that emotion, to let that emotion go, and to open your heart up to new emotions, to new positivity, to new light. So forget and open yourself to new emotions. Learn to forget grudges that you had in the past. Learn to forget conflicts that you had. Learn to forget statements. Learn to forget failures. Learn from the failure, but forget the emotion that the failure caused. Usually, cases of depression are because of a sharp memory. When you don't forget a failure, you tend to internalize that failure. For example, if I got 75 on 100 in maths and I expected myself to get 100 on 100, I internalize that failure, and that failure makes my self-concept. I frame sentences like I am a loser, I am incapable, I am not good enough. Now these statements of not being good enough or being incapable get internalized, and immediately they form a self-concept, which is a weak self-concept, a low self-confidence and low self-esteem. So basically, when you remember the negative emotion, you internalize it, and therein you form a negative self-concept of yourself. And if you teach yourself to forget, you learn from the situation, you forget, and you start afresh. You forget a tiff that you had with a friend. You forget an impression that you made about someone. If you can't trust someone, you forget that you think that about them, and you start afresh. You give everybody a chance. This way, you have a bigger social circle, you make more friends, you socialize more, you have more people who love you because they know that you forget. Anything you tell them, you forget. You're happier, you're healthier, and at the end of the day, you have a strong, soaring, and high self-esteem. I hope you have a very forgetful day today. Forget all the negatives, all the bads, and inhale all the positivity and the love. Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow with the letter G.